Okay, it should be live.
Yes.
Is it live? Yes.
Says it is.
Can you check YouTube and see if we're live?
I will check YouTube.
You check. Uh-oh. It looks like we're actually live.
What are you under?
Computer corrections. And it says like Mac teardown test or something.
Diagnostic teardown Zoom testing.
Mac diagnostic teardown Zoom testing. Simple.
You're live now.
I'm live. Oh my God.
And I have subscribed.
Oh, cool. I'm
now watching you live.
Sounding like a crazy person.
Okay.
So here's what we have.
And now I'm hearing my voice on there. It's scary.
Some vertical lines here. My goodness, I'm wondering. I hear it repeating like all over the place here. So maybe we should stop the feeds, or not the feeds, but the playbacks. All right, so we have these vertical lines. This is, there's actually a common issue with video on this particular model, this 2016 model, that does not have the touch bar. So this is the function key, 2016. The common issue is actually with the backlight, though this is not a backlight issue. So we're actually going to tear it down and see what's going on in there. If we touch this area, we can see that the lines change. But anyway, first we have to get this weird cover off. I don't know who makes this cover, if it's like some certified whatever Mac thing, but it is, I've got to get it off here, and I have to try not to break it. So let's have some luck. We have Tim on with us today. Tim, all the way from Australia.
Yes, at 10 to 5 in the morning. On a bright, sunny, dark morning. It's sunny somewhere.
Okay. Okay, that came off actually quite easily. And we should probably shut it down. We have a password for this?
It should be in the ticket.
Where's the ticket? Probably up front.
Oh, no, there's no password to guest.
Oh, there is no password on the guest. So that's what's going on. All right, well, I'm going to shut it down. Partially because I want to be safe. If you... Okay. Okay. Very good. So this has a star. It's actually a 5, not a 6, but a 5-point star. I'm just going to open it and see if we can get access to the ribbon cable for the display.
So what are you suspecting at this stage?
I suspect that it is maybe, the very common issue is that the display cable has actually been built too short for this model, and it's they issued a recall on this that could potentially be repaired by Apple. So what we're going to do is confirm if that's the case. Normally, it does not show the vertical lines. Well, at least not to my knowledge. Not that anywhere that I was reading about this. It did not. Let's see. Oh, this is that tough one. Okay. So with this, it's actually tricky to get into these. Hold on. Suction cup. Suction cup. Okay, we got a little space there. Okay. Interesting how they assemble these this way. What's up? You want to be on camera?
No.
Go on.
There was a stack of picks there all along.
I may have stolen a few. 1 second.
Found one. All right, so we've got to try to get this to budge a little bit forward. There we go. That one released. And that one released. Cool. Now that it's budged a little bit forward, should be able to pop free. Whew. Just like that. Okay, so here is the cable in question. I have some kind of debris right here. Sorry?
Yeah, that's good.
Did I get it out of focus? Well, I needed to see it too.
Well,
I had to look at it.
Hey, we're the ones that are watching.
All right, so now
Where's my popcorn?
Start it up.
Are you good on picks? Will you need any more?
No, I'm good. Thank you. Can't really tell. I think there is something happening. Yeah. Okay. So if we mess with this connection here a little bit, we should see it change, and it does not. So no, it does not. So this, I believe, is a case where we have to replace the entire display. Because this particular, this model year, the display cable is 3 pieces. So here's the display cable that plugs into the motherboard that goes into this bar or circuit board, printed circuit board. It goes, so the display, the graphics display coming from the motherboard plugs into the center here. Then the signal to the monitor is these flex cables here, but they're actually soldered directly onto the board in the monitor. So there's not really a clean way of replacing it. You actually have to get a display assembly to fix this.
if they were soldered, it'd probably work better.
Soldered, right. There we go. I apologize for my improper pronunciation. Ah. Yeah. This is, I believe that, see, it does change when flexing, but I don't think that is because the hinge is moving. I think it's because the display itself is actually being flexed. All right, let's see if I can make it. If I pinpoint that section. Let's see. No change. There is no change. So it's not at this connection point here. It is definitely in the screen. So that's where we are. We'll see if we can source one. And we'll get them an estimate. But that's it. That's how we're diagnosing this particular model.
Do you have another screen to try on it?
And reaching out to Australia for some help. Sorry, what was that?
Do you have another screen to try on it, or do you not that?
I don't have one of this model. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
That would have been good.
The only other one, the only other one here now is a liquid damage model that we don't know if the screen actually works, so it's not a good test subject. So that's it. Well, thanks for tuning in to this impromptu YouTube.
Well, I learned something.
We'll have another one of these pretty soon.